All right, guys, today we're talking about a pair of $25 earbuds that are amazing. We're going to talk about the MOONDROP Space Travel. MOONDROP's brand new pair of earbuds. The links will be below. And again, these are only 25 bucks. ANC, transparency mode, incredible sound quality, app support. Not everything is perfect with these earbuds, but it's hard to pick them apart because they're $25. Let's talk about MOONDROP's new space travel earbuds. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, drop a sub. It does help the channel. The packaging you saw already, very simple packaging, not a lot to it. We do get the USB-C to USB-A to charge up. We get small, medium, large, and extra large silicone tips. I did change these out for the larger. The medium do come pre-installed. There is an app for this available on iOS and Android devices. In the Apple Store, you can download it, the MOONDROP Link app. If you're on an Android device though, you do need to sideload the APK and install it that way, but it's the same app for both once you do that. Now we also get some paperwork. These are STEM style earbuds, very cool and different looking case, no top to the case. They do slide in and out, again, STEM style, so you have to like STEM style earbuds. ANC, transparency mode, app support, the ANC up to 35 decibels of ANC, which is very good, especially at the $25 price point. You know, some of the best ANC you're gonna get is around 35, 40, or even 45 when it comes to what type of ANC you have. 35 here, we'll talk about how good that is in a little bit. Bluetooth 5.3, your codecs SBC and AAC. We will go through the app. There is a gaming mode, a low latency mode on here. 4 hours of battery life on these earbuds and 3 more charges with the case. So that's kind of where you lose a little bit, right? The battery life on these things are just okay. But once again, for $25, it is very hard to really pick anything apart from here. 13mm dynamic drivers on here, touch controls that are customizable inside of the app except for volume. So the two things that we're missing: no volume control on these earbuds and the poor battery life on these earbuds. But other than that, for 25 bucks, these are a no-brainer. If you like good quality audio, look no further than here. These can compete in a lot of ways with earbuds that are 150 to 200 bucks all day long when it comes to sound quality. We'll talk about that more at the end. But the overall case, I do like it. So the port is on the bottom, so just keep that in mind. You do have to kind of lay them down to charge this up. And to get these out and to put them back in, it can be a little tricky. To get them out, it's easiest just to slide up. And then to put them back in, it kind of takes a second to get used to, but you know, muscle memory, you will get used to it. Now, I do like the contrast with the black ear tips. I'm glad they're not white. I'm glad they went with black ear tips on here. And you can see on the stems, we do have some cool stuff, some MOONDROP branding on here. Very nice stem. They kind of remind me of the Necco cakes that MOONDROP did release. I was a big fan of those too. We're gonna throw these in the ear. You guys are gonna see how they look. Again, STEM style. A lot of you don't like STEM style earbuds. But right now, let me know what you think. Drop some comments and let me know what you think of the look of these. They look good to me. They don't look like a cheap pair of earbuds. They look pretty cool in my opinion, but let me know. And now we'll take a look at the app. All right, guys, now the MOONDROP Link app available in the Apple Store for iPhone users. And if you have an Android device, just sideload the APK, install that, and you're good to go. You open up the app and this is where it will take you. Custom touch and tuning config. If we click on custom touch, it gives us some options here: single click, double click, triple click, and press and hold. And it does allow you to change it up and give you some different options. Again, the only thing we don't have is volume control. Very simple, works very well. And the touch controls on here, they're pretty sensitive. They do work very well with a simple touch. Now the tuning config on here, 3 different modes. We have a reference mode, a bass head. So if you're a bass head, that's what you want to use, and monitor mode, which is more focused on audio and voices. And that's basically it on the app here, the MOONDROP Link app. A very basic app, but that's okay. We're getting an app for earbuds that cost $25. All right, now it's time for the mic test for the space travel from MOONDROP. Let me know what you think of the audio quality, the sound quality of the microphones on here. This will give you an idea of what it sounds like on a phone call. I also have some background noise. There are some fans going. There is the air conditioner that just kicked on, so maybe you can pick that up. Maybe you can't. I don't really know until I edit the video, but there is some background noise. Let me know what you think. All right, guys, now the gaming mode on these earbuds. It does work very well. 55 milliseconds of latency on here, which is pretty instant in my opinion, and it does work very well for light gaming and things like that. I really haven't noticed any delay between audio and video. Every now and then, I don't expect much from these for gaming, but what I've tried, it did the job and it did it fairly well, so no complaints there. Now let's talk about ANC and transparency mode on these earbuds. The ANC, again, up to 35 decibels of ANC, and it works very well. It's not going to be the best. It's not going to take out the voices or anything, but if you have the low rumbles, if you have the, the car engines or the air conditioners, it's going to do a great job taking those out. For $25, the ANC punches well above what it should, or what we're used to, I should say. The whole market is changing, and this is probably just the beginning of it. Now, when we talk about transparency mode on these earbuds, I think they do very well, very clear. A little bit of white noise that does come in when you use it, but it opens up the room and allows you to talk, have a conversation, and go from there. So the ANC and both the ANC and transparency mode punch above, way above the $25 price point. Now, let's talk about the star of the show, the audio quality on these earbuds. These things are so clean. I'm in love with the sound of these earbuds. If you like bass, these have some nice punch to it. They're not the crazy bangers, but it is that clean, crystal clear bass that just sounds so good. It's not that crazy thump, but it does have enough punch to where you hear it, feel it a little bit, but you can hear how clean it is, and it sounds very, very good. The mids are clear, they're detailed, the highs sound good. It does roll off a little bit on the high end, but you can change it up with some of the presets a little bit, but volume-wise, it's loud enough. Just be careful. The highs maybe get a little distorted if you turn it all the way up, which you don't need to do anyway, but just dial it back a hair in that sweet spot. These things sound incredible. And I'm talking as good as pretty much any earbud that I have in my collection right now. These things at $25 are far some of the best sounding earbuds that I've heard this year. These things sound fantastic. For 25 bucks, it's a no-brainer. Pick them up. The Space Travel from MOONDROP, $25. Come on. That's it, guys. I'll be back soon. Peace.